just like walking and doing everything. It's just like when I got fully extended with that back leg, you start, I guess, extended with your backside, getting that full length and that stretch on it.
Yeah.
I felt it on the pitch before, and the fly out gave me some time to, I was like, maybe just grabbed just a little bit, and then the next pitch it grabbed even more, and then that's why that's why I had to walk around. Like walking, I don't feel it. It's just literally just the pitching motion and kind of like doing every normal thing, just like, you know.
Is that the same hammy from last spring?
Yeah, the opposite side. I've never even had anything on the back side before. It's like right on the inside part of your hamstring. When I told them, I said I almost felt like groin, hammy. I'm like, I don't really know right now. And then they started pushing on it, and it felt like more like my hamstring.
Knowing how well you feel, what do you think it'll be before you can?
I don't know. You said just try to see tomorrow how I feel, and you know they just always just say don't test it, and it's one of those things where I'll see how it feels tomorrow, and it stinks, but just.
How hard is it not to go home and test it? I mean, that's.
I've been through enough things where it doesn't make it any better. It's always going to be there, no matter how many times you test it, and it actually would hurt it. So it. Yeah, just by not doing anything, it makes it a lot better. And like same thing, like your nerves and neurologically lets it calm down a little bit too.
That was the end of the frustrating day. Kind of take us through what was going wrong out there early.
I was missing my spots all over the place with, fastball right down the middle to Abreu, a bad changeup to Chase Anderson. I mean, not Chase, but Davidson, and then. Yeah, it was just like, and then it was just a bat. I mean, my fastball command was all over the place. So it was missing a lot over the plate. I wasn't getting ahead of guys. Yeah, it was just a bad day.
Did you feel like that in the pen, or is it one of those things you just go out there?
No, the opposite. I felt really good in the bullpen. It's probably the best I've felt in a while, like physically. You know, I was telling Nick the same thing, that my legs felt great going into the game. Yeah, I had that long inning, and what was that, the third or fourth? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, it was. I mean, I felt great all the way into it, and then it knocks you back to reality when you give a two-run homer in the first. But yeah,
This is probably impossible to answer, but do you kind of anticipate this might be a one-start kind of deal for you to get that ready completely for? But you don't want to.
I guess that's kind of. I go see how I feel tomorrow, but I guess it's kind of like Nick and all the front office and Ned and Dave to talk about, and I don't think we have any off days coming up here, but I mean that's something that's their decision, and when it comes down to it tomorrow, I'll tell them how I feel, and I usually, I mean, it doesn't feel bad now, but I mean, we should see how it feels tomorrow.
The one that was in spring training, you just got pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, that one we had the luxury of pushing me back and having me start game 3 or 4 instead of game 2. So we had all those off days to work with, and we had some time to push it back. But that was, I mean, it's not saying it's just as bad, but it's just different. It was like completely different. It was like your landing leg where you're stretching all the time, and so we'll see how this feels tomorrow, I guess.
Are you a good patient? Or are you going to, I mean, I know players sometimes aren't very honest.
Yeah.
You have to be in this situation.
Yeah, you have to be, because it's, I mean, really, when I've learned that, like, you try to be the tough guy and not be smart, you're actually hurting the team a lot more than if you just let it take its course. And, you know, been on the DL one time 2 years ago. That was the first time in a long time, and I don't want to be too good of a person, a good patient, but you know, in between starts, like throughout the season, you're going through stuff. You don't see it, but you know, we're constantly going through things and trying to get treated almost every other day, and show up every 5 days, and that's what I've done. And you know, kind of listen to these guys. We got some of the best staff in all of baseball.
What's the frustration level? I mean, you guys had the long losing streak, but now it's one on, one off. I mean, is that as frustrating too? Just trying not being as consistent as you'd like?
Yeah, I think so. You know, because we know that we're better than we have been playing. And like the last thing you said, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, and we feel like we should be playing a lot better. And yeah, hopefully we get on a good streak here, and it's kind of finish this homestand off.